Hi, I'm Sophia Galati, and I am going to discuss my business in the news. It was an article on Yahoo, and it was about a man named Raj Shah. He opened a Western clothing store for men in India. The title of the article was Hitler Clothing Store Stirs Anger in India. The problem with the store opening was that he named his store Hitler with a swastika over the I, and the local community is primarily comprised of Jews, and this obviously upset them for understandable reasons. And he made the statement that he wasn't going to change the name unless the local community reimbursed him for the rebranding fee, which would have come out to about $2,700. Shah says that he was completely unaware of who Hitler was, and that his grandpa was given the nickname Hitler because of how strict he was. And in the article it states that Hitler attracts an unusual amount of respect from the Indian population. His book Mein Kampf is a popular read in some parts of India and can be found in the bookstores and all around on the street vendors and things like that. With this article, I think cultural diversity is the main issue. I mean, it can be attributed for the discrepancy between the locals and the Indian clothing store. Without, the different perceptions of Hitler, there wouldn't be an issue. In the book, in Chapter 4, civility and incivility in the workplace is discussed, and I think that even though it's discussed in the workplace in the text, I think it can be applied to this situation. I think Shah's business can be redeemed if he's able to meet the locals with civil communication and, just show genuine concern and try to show some empathy towards the locals and realize that although he may not have been aware of, the meaning behind Hitler's name, that he can understand where they're coming from the more he learns about what happened. And if Shah resolves that issue with civil communication, again, I think that his business can be saved, and potentially the locals won't boycott or avoid his business and, essentially put it under. So I think it would work best for both sides, for Shah to, understand and change the name, and then for the locals to appreciate his change of heart and appreciate his ability to understand where he was coming from and his desire to change and support the local community.